Hey girls, so I kind of messed up my video last week. It totally messed up because my computer ran out of batteries in the middle of uploading, so it did some weird squish it thing, and I fell asleep, and it was just all bad. So, today, for my punishment, I get to read you a picture book. And so I'm going to read you one of my favorite ones. So, you can just get comfortable, and I will read you and the little creatures here. The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch. Yes. And illustrated by Michael Marchenko. Awesomest book ever. And it is to Elizabeth. Here. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. So there's Elizabeth and Ronald in their expensive clothes. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Look! See? The dragon carried off Prince Ronald and burned all her clothes. Oh no! What's she gonna do? Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. See, she's wearing a paper bag, and there's all the horses' bones and the burnt forests. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Oh, a princess! I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. So there's the dragon, and there's Elizabeth talking to the dragon right at his door. That seems pretty brave to me. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't think I would be brave enough to go talk to a dragon. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. She is really brave. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away! I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait!" shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. So there she is talking to the dragon again. And she's telling him how smart and fierce he is. And look at him. He's getting all proud of himself. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon. And he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. Look at all that fire. That's a lot of it. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Look, the dragon ran out of fire. He used so much fire that he ran out. And do you see that? Elizabeth is kind of giggling. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. That's really fast. Even for a dragon, I think that's really fast. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again!" So there's the dragon, flying all the way across the world. He's just leaving a trail of clouds left. So the dragon jumped up and flew around the world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. If you flew around the world 2 times, I think you'd be pretty tired also. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. Look how tired the dragon is. Hey, look at the window. Do you see Ronald? He's in the window. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." That doesn't seem very nice, seeing as you just saved his life. "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is really neat. You look like a real prince, but you are a bum." They didn't get married after all. It was one of my favorite books when I was little, and still is one of my favorite books. I think it's very good. And yeah. Did you guys like it? I guess it was a success. And Brittany, I'm so excited to get the package. You have no idea. But I also do know that it will take longer than everyone else, which is sad because I'm in a different country than you guys. But, oh well, I'm so excited. Well, Taylor, I will see you on Monday. The end.